looking at just doing a repair originally, and I was like, you know, you might have a couple more years left in the roof, but if it's already failing in multiple areas, multiple times, before you spend all that money in the inside and it gets ruined, why don't we talk about just going ahead and getting it taken care of? And they called me a couple days later and said, yeah, let's go with it. So I'm gonna go, it's like maybe 2 feet over from the window. So I'm just gonna go maybe 6-7 feet down and then go all the way up and go all the way over the ridge in case it's coming from that ridge cap, and then the water maybe rolling down a 2x4, and then it hits another, you know, piece of wood, and then that's what causes it to drip into the drywall. So I'm just gonna cover it up. It's not gonna be pretty, but it's free. So, I mean, does it really matter as long as it's keeping the water out until we replace the roof? Yeah, this is probably where it's coming in, the leak actually. You can see where someone has cracked loose the shingles, and then they've just smeared some roofing tar underneath it, and it's probably just failing again in the same area, because this is about right where the leak is coming in. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cover up and then roll up all the way to the ridge just to make sure we're covered. And we only got a couple weeks before we're getting out here anyway. It'll hold them over until then. I would take my shirt off, but I don't want all the neighbors coming over trying to get autographs. Oh, who's that guy who looks like he needs a cheeseburger? Once I get this nailed in, I'm gonna hop in the AC for a minute, bro. Oh boy. It's a hot one. They just finished up here doing a temp repair for a homeowner. We're gonna be doing their roof here in a couple weeks, but we're gonna go to the villages now and check up on a job that we have in progress. Make sure I put all my tools in my toolbox. Hey guys, we're at our second location in the middle of the job we're putting on for this homeowner. You can see we're doing a full certainty roofing system. Let's go walk around back and see what we got going on here. All right, so what you see going on here now is we have our dry-in phase. This is a water barrier that keeps all the water from coming in if anything was to get through any of the shingles. What we're gonna be doing next is putting in lead boots over top of all of the penetrations just to make sure we keep that water tight and help protect that PVC from the UV rays breaking them down. All right, and you can see right here, what he's doing is he's actually getting ready to take photos of measurements of all of the nail strip. And what we're gonna do next is we're gonna go and put a starter strip right on top of that drip edge after we put some bull on there. And then we're gonna start putting our shingles on. On a job like this really is maybe 3/4 of a day. Once they get all their photos on all this, and they start installing all the starter shingles and the shingles, we've probably got a couple hours left, and that's about it. All right, actually, we just had a homeowner come over, heard us doing all the nails, and he wants us to go give him an estimate. So let's go over there and talk to the guy. All right, we're here. We're gonna talk to the homeowner and see what we got going on with the roof. What's going on with the roof?
I have to change because it's old.
The insurance?
No.
No, it's just old. Okay.
Insurance is then you pay 10 years to have the roof.
Yeah, it's
good.
Yeah. So I had to do my roof a couple years ago. They said if I didn't do my roof, that they were going to cancel me. So let me get up here and take a look at it, measure everything for you, and I'll get you an estimate here in a few minutes. All right. So what I'm doing right now is just taking photos all around the perimeter of the home from the ground. Then I'm going to get up here and take photos of all the facets on the roof. So like right in the first foot of the eave, it's got like a sag, kind of like a bow going all the way down it, almost like water's been rolling up underneath it or blowing up underneath the shingles, and it's starting to like rot in this area. So it's kind of bowing out. I was looking to see if they used a starter strip, because there's a shingle that you put underneath the actual shingles that goes all around the eave. And what that does is it helps give extra protection so you don't get that kind of wood rot. All right, guys, I'm ready to go give the homeowner the estimate for the roof. Just remember to give me a call, 352-408-2709, or call the office, 352-933-0377 for any kind of inspections or estimates that you need on replacement, repairs, anything. Just give me a call.